Hello and welcome to Boardgame TV. Hope your day is doing good. We're back to playing Pathfinder Skull and Shackles. And we are on Adventure Pack 3, Tempest Rising, and we are on Scenario 3 of that. And it is the Brine Banshee's Grave. The Brine Banshee might be one of the unluckiest ships to ever sail the Shackles. Lost at sea, the ship went down with a hull full of loot. Treasure all manner of scoundrels now pursue. The brine banshee won't rest quietly, though, not with its vicious new monstrous crew. Alright, so we have, after you build the location deck, shuffle a shipwreck henchman into each one. Alright, if you explore before you reset your hand, succeed a Constitution Fortitude check 6 or bury 1d4 minus 1 cards from your hand. Eee. Okay, so we got a lot to deal with on that. Yeah. Alright, we have the Widowmaker's Isle. For each ally in your discard pile, the difficulty of your checks is increased by 1. When closing, summon and defeat the henchman enemy ship. Okay. On closing, you may recharge an ally from your discard pile. We have Scar Bay. All non-villain monsters gain the undead trait and are immune to mental and poison traits. Succeed at a wisdom or divine 8 check. And before closing, you are dealt combat damage equal to the number of monsters remaining in the location deck. Shipwreck Graveyard. At the start of your turn, succeed at a wisdom or survival 5 check, or your ship is dealt 1d4 structural damage. When closing, roll on the plunder table, then summon and acquire a random card of that type. On closing, your ship is dealt 1d4 structural damage. Okay, that's probably going to be the last place I go to then. Cannibal Isle. After you reset your hand, bury an ally. Succeed at a strength or melee 6 check. On closing, add all of your buried allies to your hand. And we have Shark Skin Reef. At the start of your turn, each character's location must summon and encounter the henchman Hammerhead Shark. When closing, banish an ally. Permanent close, no effect. Okay, so I have my blessing out. We are on the Shackles pirate ship. I gotta say, these cards are heavy with barriers and monsters. It's gonna be a hard one to do. So I said I'd probably go to Shipwreck Graveyard last. I might go to Cannibal Isle first. So let's have everybody go to Cannibal Isle. Valeros there. Let's see. Let's get his hand going. Alright. Okay, so let's see what we have here. First card is Tessa Fairwind. Alright, Dexterity, Stealth 7. Nah, well, I could technically if I roll a perfect 6. Charisma, Diplomacy 9. Well, got a +1 on that too, and I roll an 8. So either way I go, I got to get a perfect. I guess I'll do the 6. Maybe I get a 6. No, so we don't get her. Okay, well, since I have to bury an ally, I don't want any allies in my hand, so I will use the captain here, and we will explore. Alright, Fever Sea Marauder. After you act, if the check to defeat has a swashbuckling trait, bury all items in your discard pile after the encounter. Okay, well, we can do this, no problem. I'll use my cutlass. It does have the swashbuckling trait, but I will have no items in my discard pile. So there's that. So let me get my strength, my melee. 1d6. And I'll get rid of it. Use my 1d8. And I'll recharge it because I'm proficient with it. Alright, well, alright. So 9, 4, 2, 6 and 9 is 15. Plus my strength bonus, which is no problem. So we beat this guy right here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to play Ricky the Hawk because I don't want to bury him. And we're going to keep exploring again. And we got a great white shark. He may not be evaded. 16 combat. Okay. So, I'm going to have to play Blessing on this. Okay, if I play my Blessing of Gorm, I get 2 extra dice for my strength check. So I will use that. We need 16 or better. 9, 4, and 3. So that's 9 and 7. Okay, that's automatic. This guy has been beaten. And now I have no allies, so I don't have to bury an ally, because they're in my discard pile. So that's it. Let's go with our next turn. Al-Hazaro will go. He's got a couple allies as well. Well, there's 1, 2. Okay, so we will explore, and we find this blessing, and we need Constitution or Divine. Okay, well, I have a 12. So we get this blessing. So I don't want to bury an ally, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Meryl, and we're going to keep exploring. Jagged Coals. Okay, you may recharge any number of allies. For each ally recharged. Okay, I have Hennius, so I'm going to go ahead and recharge him. Alright, so I add 1d4 to my check. To Wisdom, Survival. D6. I have a couple blessings here. Okay, I can play this blessing. Do I want to use my Wisdom, which gives me an 8? Okay, so I'll do the 8. Give me 2 more 8s, and then the 4. Okay, well that's no problem. 8 and 5 and 3 is more than 11, because that's right there, 13. So that is gone. And I think we're going to keep going. And we'll play this blessing right here, and we're going to explore. We have this guy, Charisma, Diplomacy 9. Well, I can do it if I roll a good die here. 9. All right, so we got this guy. Discard, explore your location, and we're immediately going to discard him to explore again. And we have a Were Crocodile. Before you act, if the top card of the blessing discard pile is a blessing of the gods, it is not. Okay, all right. Alright, so let's see. I will play my Geyser spell. I have my 1d4 for Valero's being there with me. My Divine, 2d6. Okay, let's see. 8, 3 is 11. Another 3 is 14. Another 4 is 18. That's right on the dot, not counting any bonuses. So the Were Crocodile is done. Okay, and let's see if I can recharge my Geyser spell. Yes, I can. Okay. I think I'm going to play this blessing right here, and you know what? We're just going to explore again. And we have a monkey. Wisdom, Survival. Nah, there's no way I can get this guy, so we're done. Okay, I have no allies to bury, so we won't have to deal with that. Lorraine's turn. And we have this blessing here, Constitution Divine. And I get it. And I'm going to play this ally right here, so we don't have to bury her. And this is the last card in the deck, so it's a boss here. It's a henchman. Okay, let's see. If undefeated, display this card next to your character card. While displayed, whenever you attempt a check, subtract 1 from each die rolled. If you defeat a Bane that has the pirate or captain trait, banish this card. Wisdom 12. Okay, I'm going to play a Blessing of the Gods, which is going to give me 2 dice. And my wisdom is 12. So that dice, so 10 and 10 is 20. So we've beaten this. And now, to close, we need to succeed at a strength or melee 6 check. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to play this other blessing. See if we can close. Okay, well, we are able to because I rolled a 3. And I have a +1, so it's 4. And then 2 is 6. And we needed 6 right on the dot. This is on closing. Add all of your buried allies to your hand. I don't have any buried allies, but this location is now closed. That'll be the end of Lorraine's turn. Let's play another blessing. Let's figure out where we need to go. Okay. I don't know about Sharkskin Reef. But it wouldn't be the start of the turn, so... Okay, I tell you what. I think we will. We'll go to Sharkskin Reef. And remember, at the start of your turn, each character... But we've already done the start of our turn and we weren't there, so let's see what we have. And we have Aware Crocodile. Again, alright. Blessing of the Gods is not the top card. So let's go ahead and fight this guy. I will use my Cutlass +1. So let's give me my Strength. 6, 8. Okay, 10. 3. 5 is a perfect 18. So we'll recharge the Cutlass. This guy has been beaten. And I think what we'll do is we will play a Blessing and explore again. Okay, we have this thing here. Immune to mental and poison. Okay. Okay, 16 combat. I'm going to use my Brine Sting. It's going to be my strength, my melee, plus 2d4 plus 2. Alright, 7, 3 is 10, 11, and then plus 2 is 12, 13, and then my strength bonus is 4, so, yeah, 17, we beat it right on the spot. And I think that's going to be the end of the turn, so let's go ahead and play a Blessing. Okay, alright. Let me get the Hammerhead Shark, because every character now has to encounter, unfortunately, a Hammerhead Shark. Okay, so the Hammerhead Shark is going to be a 12 to defeat. This is because it's the difficulty is increased by the adventure deck number. All right. So first we'll start with Valeros. I'll just use my Brine Sting, just like I just did. 5 and 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, so he beats it. Okay, Al-Hazara, well, Valeros is with me, and I think I shall use... Animate Water. So I get this, and 2d4. Okay. Well, that wasn't a good roll. Okay, so I have 9. Yeesh. I got a plus 2, so I have to take 1 damage. Okay. Let me see if I can redo Animate Water. I'll lose it, so that's gone. And I have to take 1 damage, so I'll take this Blessing here and get rid of it. Okay, and Lorraine. We have a musket. Yeah, so Valeros, 8, and a D10. Okay, well that's 14, 8. Okay, alright, so he beats the hammerhead shark. Okay, so Alhazara will go. And we have Pirate Entertainment's Strength Constitution Fortitude. Okay, so I need a 10 to defeat it. Each character your location encounters this barrier. Okay, first, Valeros. Okay, Valeros will use the Pirate Eye Patch, and I'm going to recharge it, and it gives me an extra D8. Okay, it's good. 9, we needed to get a 10, but we do have our strength bonus, so that's fine. Okay, Alhazara, Constitution, Fortitude. Oof. Okay, I'm going to play a blessing. I'm going to try to defeat it. And we did. Double 6s, so we defeated that. And Lorraine. Okay, I do have ranged, so I'll get a D8. Okay, I have this right here, so I want to reveal it, and I'll get another D8. Okay, 6 and 6 is 12, so that's been beaten. Okay, so that's done. And Alhazara will actually play another blessing. Oops. And explore again. We have Potion of Flying, Intelligence Craft 10. Nope, there's no way we can get it. Okay, and that's going to be the end of the turn. So now we have to face the hammerhead shark again. So again, I'm going to use my brine sting for Valeros. 5 and 5 is 10, plus my strength, so it's defeated. Now there's no way Alhazara is going to be able to beat this. However, I want to play this Token of Remembrance. I'm going to have to bury it to do that. And I'm going to get a spell out of my pile here. And I'm going to get... Just one, another blessing. My Animate Water back. So Valeros. 2d4. Okay, we beat it that time. And then Lorraine is going to do this. We're going to use our musket, which is a D10, a D8. Okay, that's a 9. 10. Plus my 4 for dexterity, so we beat it. Alright. Alright, Ryan, so it's your turn. See what we got here. Fortified Shell Armor, Constitution Fortitude 8. There's no way I can get that. Okay, I'm going to play a monkey, and we're going to explore again. Be Calmed, Wisdom Survival 8. Okay, well my wisdom's pretty good. It's 12. I get a bonus, so... 2. That's a good thing I get a freaking bonus. Oh, I also get a D8 because of that Bismarck's tricorn. Okay. Alright, so 2 and 4 is 6, but because of my wisdom is plus 2, that is 8, so that's good enough to beat it. And I'm going to play Fish Guts guy here, and we're going to explore again. Giant Jellyfish. Okay, all damage dealt by it is poison damage. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use my Vindictive Harpoon. It's my dexterity, plus Valeros is there. Uh, 1d6. And it does have the piercing slashing trait, so I will add another 8. Okay. 8 and 7. 15. 20. Okay. So the jellyfish has been defeated. Okay, yeah. Okay, well that's all I can do. I can't do any more. So that will be the end of the turn. Valeros is here. And of course we all have to, I hate this, do the shark. So let's do the brine sting again for Valeros. Four, 3, 4, that's 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 4, so he beats it. Okay. Alhazara is not going to be able to beat this thing at all. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to see if I could recharge 6. 12, no. So Alhazara is just going to have to lose all his cards. Lorraine can beat it. 8, 4, 8, and then 10. Let's get out of this location, man. This location sucks. Okay, so 5 and 3 is 8, plus 7. Okay, so we beat it. Alright, so Valeros will now explore. Alright, here's a villain here. Before the encounter, choose a character your location and summon and encounter the henchman Blackwater Charda. Okay. Valeros is going to handle this. The Blackwater Charda is immune to cold and poison traits. Before you act, the Blackwater Charda deals 1d4 minus 1 cold damage to you. So it does none. Alright. So I got it 15. Let's do the brine sting. Alright, 7, 4, and 2. So that's 4 and 2 is 6, plus 7 is 13, plus my bonus 2. For that it's 15, so the Blackwater Charda has been defeated. Okay, to defeat Ugramatho, succeed at a combat check equal to 10 plus half the number of cards in the Blessings discard pile. Okay, 10. That's 3, 6, 7. Round down 3, so 13. 13 to beat him. Okay, let's use brine sting again. 7 and 4 is 11, plus 2 is 13. So we beat this guy, no problem. And so we can automatically close this location. No effect, but we don't have to keep fighting hammerhead sharks, for crying out loud. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Let's put a blessing down. Let's figure out where we want to go. I don't want to go there. Okay, let's go to Widowmaker Isle. We'll go all the way here to Widowmaker Isle. Okay, Alhazara. Oh, here's the henchman right here. Okay, combat 16 now. For each ally in your discard pile, the difficulty of your checks is increased by 1. I have 1 ally, 2 ally, 2 allies. So, I have divine. Alright, Cannot be evaded. A random character in your location must summon and encounter Hammerhead Shark. Okay, let's see who's got to encounter him. Well, Valeros has got to encounter him. So let's do the sting here. Well, that's 10, 4, 5. So no problem. Alright, if defeated, okay, okay, Valeros is with me, so that's fine. Then I'm going to use my hydraulic push. This does have the aquatic trait, so I get my divine plus another 2d6. And we need an 18 or higher to beat it. Wow, okay, so 12. Oh boy. 13, 14. Jeez. 16. But I do have plus 2, which is on my divine. See? So that is 18, so we have defeated this guy. Okay, and in order to close it, we have to summon and defeat the henchman enemy ship. Okay, which I have right here. Summon and encounter a random ship. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. The Dominator. Wisdom Survival 8. Okay, that's fine. 12. So we defeated that. This location is now closed, and it says on closing you may recharge an ally from your discard pile, which I will do. So let's do that. Okay. Let me roll for my hydraulic push. 5. 5. Oh, one short. No, I have to discard it. But however, that is the end of this location. So we have 2 more to go. And so we're going to go to Scar Bay. All non-villain monsters gain the undead trait or are immune to mental or poison traits. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Lorraine here. Fever Sea Marauder. Okay, before you act, the detected defeat has a swashbuckling trait. It will. No, it won't. I have the musket. +1. It does not have the swashbuckling trait on it. So we will use that. So Valeros is with me. I get my ranged, which is a D8 plus a D10. Okay, so 9, 6, 1. So that's 16. However, this is a musket +1, which would be 17, plus my dexterity range combo. Doesn't matter. So we've beaten this. And I think I'm going to spin an ally, and we're going to keep exploring. And we have a buccaneer. Here's the henchman. Okay. The difficulty to defeat is increased by the adventure check number of the current scenario, if any. Okay, so it's going to be 11. If the check to defeat has a swashbuckling trait, the difficulty is increased by twice the adventure. It's not, because we're going to use the musket again. Well, that's 10, 7, 4. No problem. This thing has been beaten. Succeed at a wisdom or divine 8 check. Alright, it shouldn't be hard. His wisdom is a 12. Die. I rolled a 10. So this place is closed. Before closing, you are dealt combat damage equal to the number of monsters remaining in the location deck. Yay. That's 1 monster. 2 monster. 3 monster. So I just gotta take 3 damage. Yikes. Okay. You know, you have to do what you have to do. So 1, 2, 3. Get rid of them. And that will be the end of his turn. So let us go another blessing. Oops. And now we are here at Shipwreck Graveyard. And at the start of your turn, well, we started our turn in another place. It's Valeros. So let's see what we get. Spiked log trap. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my dexterity. I'm gonna play this blessing here to let me get 2 dice. I got an 11. We need an 8, so we beat it. Ooh. Okay, and we're going to spend this ally here, and we're going to keep exploring. Curse of the Deep. Oh, man. Constitution, Fortitude, 7. Alright, it is possible for me to do it. I got to roll really well. I do get a +1, and I didn't. Okay. So the Curse of the Deep is stuck with me. If undefeated, display this barrier next to your character card. At the start of each of your turns, succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check to banish this card. Otherwise, bury the top card of your deck. Okay, however, that is the end of his turn. So let's go on to our Alharaza. Let's see what we get. Now, at the start of your turn, yep, we have to succeed at a Wisdom or Survival check. 5. Or we're dealt damage. We've passed. Okay. Alright, so these vestments here. Constitution, Fortitude, 6. Okay, if I roll a 6. No. Okay, well, that's no good. I want to play my Parrot Rock Gut here. And we're going to keep going. Sword, cane, pistol, +2. Wow, dexterity, range, craft. Oh man, that would be a good one to get. Fortunately, there's no way in hell I'm able to get it. Well, okay. If I play this card right here, because that's too good of a weapon. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to discard it. Dexterity, range, craft. Well, my dexterity is a D4. However, +2. Oh, okay. Okay. However, if the top card of the Blessings deck, discard pile is Blessing of the Gods, it is. Add 1d8 +2. Okay. Okay, 5 + 2 is 7. +2 is 9. +1 is 10. So I got the sword, cane, pistol. That's pretty good. Alright, and we're going to keep going. And I'm going to play this blessing here. And we're going to explore. Crystal of Healing Hands. Wisdom Divine 8. Well, my Divine is a 12, so possibly. Yes! I get it. Alright, well that's going to have to be the end of his turn because we can't go anymore. So let's go ahead and play down our blessing. And I'm gonna give him the sword, cane, pistol. Okay, so we have to succeed at a wisdom survival check. Alright, 3, but +2 is 5, so there we go. Okay, so now the next monster here, Storm. Okay, display this barrier next to location deck. At the start of if you start your turn, okay, well, alright, so there we go. We won't have to do that yet. I'm going to play a blessing, and we're going to go again. Okay, henchman. I did something wrong. Hold on, I had to do something wrong. Okay, so remember a long time ago when I fought this guy? He was the villain. And I forgot to move him. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pay the piper for do that. So let's say I'd have moved him here. Alright, it says before you act, so we got to deal with her and then we can deal with that guy. Before you act, she deals 4 structural damage to your ship. Okay, that's fine. She will deal 4 structural damage to my ship. That's fine, my ship is wounded. Now I'm going to use my toxic blunderbuss. Valeros is with me. My ranged. And a 1d10. And I'm going to bury it to add another 3 dice 6. Okay, 9 and 5, 14, 17, 19, 21, 25. That person is defeated. Okay, so now we go through the deck. It's still his turn. Actually, it's not his turn. It's Valeros' turn. Okay. So, if you start your turn, roll a d6. Okay. Let's roll a d6. We're at Storm. Roll a 5. Your ship is dealt the amount of structural damage. Ooh. 5 damage. Yikes. Jeez. Okay, my ship is wrecked. We cannot move. And now I have to do the Curse of the Deep. Succeeded Constitution Fortitude 7. Alright, so I don't have to worry about the Curse of the Deep. Okay, so we get rid of that card. Okay, now we have the Black Water Charta again. He's going to deal me 3 cold damage, and I'm going to recharge my chainmail, get rid of that. Okay, now we got to fight it, and I'm going to use my rapier to give me 3d4 plus my melee. That's a 5, 9, 10, 14, plus my strength bonus. No problem. Okay, so this is defeated. Now we have to play this guy. Succeed at a combat check. 10 plus half the number of cards in the blessings discard pile. Round it up. Okay. 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7. So it's going to be 17 to defeat this guy. Okay, that's fine. I'll use my rapier, which gives me my strength. It has the aquatic trick. Now I'm going to use my brine sting again. So I get my strength, my 2d4, and I may additionally discard it to add another 2d4. So I have all these dice. Well, that's 10, 16, 19, 20, plus 2 is 22, plus my strength bonus. So we have defeated that guy, no problem. Okay, well, that was a little bit easier than the last adventure. I did goof, so forgive me about that. I should have put him in another thing. I just forgot to do that. But it was fun. And so we're almost done with scenario 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh well. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this crap. So what I'm going to do is, since I forgot to do this, which was stupid of me, I'm not going to gather any loot. I'm not getting any loot from it. So no loot because I forgot to do that. Alright, well, I hope to see you next time. Until then, have fun.